Welcome to This Day in Wrestling. I am Jennifer from Cultaholic, and joining me again is Ross.
Yeah, come on.
May's fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying May already. Are you?
It's been so-so, hasn't it?
I've enjoyed
We've had
it.
deaths, we've had birthdays,
We've had wrestling.
we've had wrestling.
So let's crack on. 1989 we're going to.
Big day.
It was. It's Wrestle War 89 Music City Showdown. The NWA presented this, which actually finished second for the best major wrestling card from 1989.
It's the only reason I included this.
Was it?
Because of that award there. Because I presume a lot of our fan base will not have a clue what the NWA is or anything like that. So there you go. That's why it's in there.
Yeah, I was trying to make it out as if I totally knew what I was talking about there, but I don't.
Fine. We all know we don't.
But there was cheers. There was some really notable matches in it actually. I think the main one it was Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat.
One of the trilogy, the famous trilogy.
Yes, which was that match at this pay-per-view was second as match of the year, match of the year for 1989. It was second, and the other one of their other ones was match of the year that year.
They were good at wrestling, weren't they, those two?
Yes, they were.
Imagine having such chemistry with another human being as those two had with each other.
Do you not feel it?
Now I do. I feel like a dirty old man.
I'm like roasted now. So that happened. Sting also defeated the Iron Sheik. Michael Hayes defeated Lex Luger.
See, Michael Hayes, people will just know him as a man who wears awful suits. But he was a very good wrestler back in the day.
He was also a very wild person.
Go on, what have you heard?
Just stories.
Go on, what have you heard?
We'll talk about it later.
Come on, what have you heard?
We'll talk about it later. Actually, we'll talk about it later, I think. Yeah, we will.
Oh, will we?
We will. Moving swiftly on, WCW Slamboree.
2000.
I really like saying Slamboree.
Say it a few times.
Slamboree, Slamboree, Slamboree. It's the simple things. I've had so much coffee today, I'm so sorry.
You can't tell.
Yeah, some notable matches on this. Terry Funk defeated Norman Smiley.
Did the wiggle? Ever done the wiggle?
Never done the wiggle.
Me neither.
Should we? Have you done the wiggle? Let's see. Scott Steiner defeated Captain Rection.
Or otherwise known as the father of Jack the Jobber. Hashtag Jack's got a stiffy, Jack has a stiffy, bus wanker, etc.
Don't want that kind of word in this show.
Why? Wankers. Americans say, you wanker.
Do they?
I went to a show in Newcastle and I think it was an insurrection, and Chris Jericho cut a promo and said, all you Newcastle wankers.
You're joking,
yeah,
did he?
on the show, yeah.
I thought that was a British.
You Winnipeg wanker. I don't think it means anything over there, so.
Does it not?
No.
Oh, if only
Say
they
it to
knew.
your heart's content.
What else happened? Sting defeated Vampiro.
That was a fun feud. Sting getting thrown off things and set on fire and
there you go.
Graveyards.
Graveyards. Ooh, not a fan.
No, not after being buried alive, no.
Good point. Oh, bless your wee heart. He's still not over it.
No.
Hulk Hogan. What is going on?
I'm just getting, sometimes get that after being buried alive.
Hulk Hogan defeated Billy Kidman.
That was a weird one.
Was it? I've not seen it.
Just Billy Kidman being pushed as a... Anyway, WCW 2000. Weird time.
Eric Bischoff is a special guest referee for that.
But it got weirder.
How?
You're about to read out what happened?
Oh yeah. So yeah, David Arquette. Remember him? Mr. Courtney Cox. He...
Not anymore.
No, he's not actually.
Divorced,
I believe they're still friends. I don't know, they've children. I hope they're still friends. But he was champion at this time.
Yes, he was.
And Jeff Jarrett came in and stripped him of that championship.
Good for him.
That was weird. I don't really know why they did that.
Exposure. He was a biggish name back then. They had obviously the greatest film ever to be made, Ready to Rumble, out back then. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, I love it, mate.
Really?
People say it's bad, but I love it because it's so bad it's good.
Okay, so you're being serious. I didn't know if you were being sarcastic.
No, I love Ready to Rumble, mate.
Okay.
Because it's a diamond upside down is a pussy.
Oh my god.
couldn't say that in the presence of a lady, but I have. Anyway, was this a triple cage match?
This, I believe, was, yes.
Of course, the triple cage was used in the film in the final scenes where, Jesus Christ, who wins the belt? Sting kicks DDP off the roof of the cage, and Jimmy the King,
Oh, really?
everyone's favourite wrestler,
Yeah.
portrayed by Oliver somebody.
Oliver somebody.
Forgot what his name is.
I was like, whoa, you're a surname.
Yeah.
So that happened, which was, good. Obviously, Diamond Dallas Page was with David Arquette because he can be trusted on his own. But yeah, that happened. Sorry, David Arquette.
I'm not sorry. He didn't deserve any of that, David Arquette.
2002 was a sad day for my friend. Scott
Is he a
Hall.
close personal friend?
Oh no, I wish he was though. But
Doesn't matter. Kenny says it all the time.
Well, that's because he
My
is.
close personal friend.
What was that?
Kenny,
Was that supposed to be?
shut your eyes. It's almost as if he's in the room.
Go.
My close personal friend.
Kenny?
Yeah, he's here. Anyway.
There he is. Anyway, 2002, Scott Hall was released from WWF, or E, sorry.
A short tenure.
It was.
He came in the February, I
Yeah,
believe, at
and
No
then-
Way Out, and then left in the May.
This was because of many a backstage antic of him either not turning up or just not being in a fit state. It was also after the infamous plane ride from hell.
Where Scott is cited as being an instigator, a fire starter, a twisted fire starter.
But see when you actually hear the stories about it, sorry, I'm going to stick up for Scott Hall because he gets a rough time. He didn't really seem to be doing all the terrible things.
But apparently he was egging folk on. That's what the story
But
says.
that's just being cheeky. That's not actually
To be
peeing on
fair,
Linda McMahon or...
I walked behind Scott Hall at WrestleCon in 2016.
Yeah.
And I was impressed. And a bit scared.
Where are you?
Because he's you don't realise how tall he is.
He's amazing. He's such a nice person.
And I wish I could speak like him.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lovely voice, lovely
He
deep
does.
velvety voice.
Do you know what? He's also got lovely eyes, really kind eyes. Really kind eyes.
So how could you say no to going cutting off somebody's ponytail or something like that if he's asking?
Well, he
Just
didn't
fluttered
do
his eyelids a
it.
bit.
Oh my gosh, I would have done it. I'd have been like, okay, Razor.
Of course, you know Scott personally, on a personal level.
I don't know him personally.
Best pals.
Well, I don't like to brag. No, I don't know him personally, but we went for dinner after a tour we did with him.
What's he eat?
What did he? Do you know he had a curry? He had a curry.
That's one food I could never imagine.
He did. He
somebody
had a
like
wee
him
curry
eating.
and a wee naan bread, and he was loving it.
What type of curry? Strong? Mild?
No,
Mild.
it was like a kind of ready curry. I don't know. It wasn't a korma.
He had a pot noodle, did Scott Hall.
Gosh, what is with these pot noodle things? Anyway, yeah, no, he had that. But I felt really bad because I had a pint and then nobody else at the table, everyone was a bit more sensible than me and didn't drink, and he wasn't drinking. And then I'm sitting there right opposite with him as well with
You
a
lick
pint.
your lips, look him in the eye, go, look at me, Scott, I can have one of these, but you can't.
I did not do that. I just didn't think. And I was like, oh, do you think that was bad?
I shouldn't laugh, it's nothing to laugh at,
It's
is it?
not, it's a shame.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I will not continue that story. That's between me and Scott.
Oh.
Oh no, nothing dirty. No, take that back. 2005, we're going to New York to Ring of Honor's Manhattan Mayhem. First time it debuted. I believe we were on Manhattan Mayhem 7, just there in March. Could be wrong, but hopefully I'm not.
Have confidence in your conviction.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
She's right.
V11, that's 7.
7.
7, I was right then.
Yeah, 5 is V and 2 is...
Perfect. Maths. Anyway, so at this time, 2005, Ring of Honor started expanding where the shows were. It was predominantly more northeast.
Northeast is New York, yeah?
Yep, so thank goodness, geography and maths. Well, I'm stretching myself today. But yeah, so that happened today. There was a few great matches on that card. Nigel McGuinness and Colt Cabana. Samoa Joe faced Jay Lethal. This was a title change, Samoa Joe winning.
The Pure Championship.
Which
was, I guess, the sort of Intercontinental Championship of its day. But then they went on and merged it with the World. I'm not going to
That
kill
wee Mexican
I'm not
boy,
going to kill. That's what I do when I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to kill anybody. I'm not a Ring of Honor aficionado.
Nor
This
am I.
happened on this day, so we're talking about it.
Yeah, but also interestingly enough, Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal would go on to tag together later in that pay-per-view.
Some devilish booking there,
That's
brother.
a bit weird, isn't it?
Aye.
I quite like it. I don't know why. I might watch it. Not watched it, clearly. CM Punk was in a dog collar match.
Was that against Raven?
No.
No.
I
saw the one against Raven.
Did you?
Yeah, a lot of blood. Raven made him drink a beer at the, well, sort of. Punk just spat it out.
Obviously.
Tied him
I
up
was
in the
gonna
roads
say.
and had him drink a beer. It's lovely.
It's horrible.
But that didn't happen on this day, so why are we talking about it?
No. And yeah, Austin Aries was your champion against, he defended
Alex Shelley.
Yeah. So, lots going on.
Good for them.
2007.
History.
History, absolute history. It was the first ever, I think, Money in the Bank contract change. And
So
it was,
somebody won it?
Yeah.
And then somebody took it off them?
yeah, so 2007, Mr. Kennedy. I was going
Canada!
to say Mr. Anderson there, wrong promotion.
Same guy, though.
Same guy, but wrong promotion. Mr. Kennedy was your Money in the Bank briefcase holder. And yeah, Edge went on to beat him for that contract.
In 8 seconds on Raw, Kennedy won it at WrestleMania, got a lovely WrestleMania moment. Looked like he was having the rocket strapped to him and all that business talk. But then he, first of all, The Undertaker, who was the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, went down with an injury.
Yep.
And that scuppered the plans. And
Yep.
then Kennedy went down with his own injury,
Yeah.
which scuppered the plans further.
So that's really why this happened.
But he never reached the same heights again, bless his cotton socks, because of things.
Things
Things that allegedly happened.
stuff and things.
Dirty, horrible things.
Yeah, no, he left WWE in 2009 and then would go on to TNA, wouldn't he? Straight after.
And ICW.
Yes!
Close personal friend of yours, isn't he?
Oh, I sound like such a loser.
People are impressed.
No, they should.
You have all these
be.
connections that we don't.
I know. He's such a nice guy. Go on my Facebook. That's like actual pals, isn't it?
Do you chat to him?
I have done.
What do you say?
Your kids are really cute. He's got gorgeous twins. They're lovely. He loves his kids.
The more you know.
Yeah, there you go. May 7th sees a debut, a very notable current debut, Nia Jax. Welcome aboard on NXT. On NXT. She would face...
Of course, I'm sat here with WWE's official hostess for all these kind of things, Jennifer. But
one of those.
Who did she did the graps with?
Bailey and Carmella. Yes. And it was a strong debut. Was it? No.
I don't know. It was an NXT house show.
Oh no, because she came out under Zada.
Yeah, Zada.
Zeta.
She had a couple of names, I found out. She had
Did
that.
she?
Then she went under a real name for a little while, which, a second name, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. So it's Lena Fanene. Or Fanan? Or Fanane.
Fanane.
Fanane. It's quite a
Don't have a clue, sorry.
exotic name.
It is.
Yeah.
But Nia absolutely owning it just now. Raw Women's Champion.
Most important woman in the WWE right now, I
And do you
think.
think deservedly so?
Oh, yeah.
I really
I like it. I like how she's not just her and Braun.
Not like most
on-
girls.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, her and Braun just aren't like the big scary monsters, are they?
No,
They're
they've got-
big monsters who are nice and
Do
friendly.
you know what? That's exactly what I love because she is portrayed as just a really relatable character.
She's very important for the body image and all that stuff she
What
promotes.
did you think about all that whole Alexa Bliss and like the
Well,
whole slagging being like?
I guess it paid off in the end because she won the title and Alexa Bliss got her comeuppance, if you will. But the whole journey of her just being bullied on the show is quite awkward to watch at times.
I know, I don't like it.
But I guess you got to look at the whole thing playing out, and now Alexa Bliss hasn't got a title, and me.
That's you told,
Yeah,
Bliss. That is you told.
As we're filming this, last week on Raw, Roman Reigns calling Samoa Joe a fat ass after
What
the
was
face of the company,
that?
after Nia's doing all this good work, and then Roman just does that.
Roman, I
Yeah.
lost a wee bit of love for you, Roman. It's
You're
on-
one of those now, boo.
No, am I?
Roman, boo.
No, I still love you.
But yeah,
Just
Nia
don't call
Jax.
me fat.
Very important woman, Nia Jax.
Yes. Birthdays today.
Busy day at the
people,
hospital.
Loads.
Busy day at the hospital.
Loads and loads of birthdays. So we'll just crack on with the oldest, who would have been 62 today, and that's Hercules Hernandez.
A very muscular man.
I don't really know much. You've just said his heart exploded.
I mean, it's on Wikipedia, it said that he died from a heart disease. But when you look at the man and you look at the times, his heart would have exploded because he's just full of the steroids, brother.
Right, I was like,
It was just, you know,
how did that happen?
heart disease officially, but you look at the guy. He's just a very big muscular man who had a chain. He's good in his day, I guess. He's had a few big matches and all that stuff. Yeah.
Don't really know much, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday anyway.
Another birthday today, sadly again no longer with us. Would have been 53 today, and that is Owen Hart.
Died in the ring. What a shame. Where do you stand on this? Well, it's all Mark Henry brought it back up again. The whole should his wife allow WWE to recognise him as one of the GOATs, which he is.
Well, he is. I definitely think. But I mean, the Hearts and the McMahons don't really. And there's been a lot of history there.
Yeah, I think it's quite smooth now, isn't it? With Brett
Is
back
it?
in.
Well,
Brett's back in the full. I think it's just his wife being really stubborn. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. It must be hard for her, of course, but...
I was going to say, well, they had to deal with so much because they used to always run a show in Calgary every, May. So, just, after he died as well. So that's, quite, I don't know.
I don't know, I think it's time, personally. I think it's time she allows us all in to celebrate his life and his career.
I definitely think now's the time. Definitely. Happy birthday, Owen Hart.
Happy birthday, Owen Hart.
A goat.
A goat.
A goat.
Canadian goat.
Yeah. Another Canadian, and one of my favourites.
Do you like Canadians, do you?
Do you know what? I love Canadians. But I love this Canadian.
What's all that about?
All that about. Kevin Owens!
Oh.
Happy birthday, Kevin Owens. He is 34 today.
My second favourite wrestler.
Is he? He's definitely my top 10. I love him.
High praise.
No, that is high praise. Think how many wrestlers there is.
Yeah, but he could have 9 others ahead of him.
He
That's not
doesn't.
high enough,
Well,
in my opinion.
Okay, maybe 5 then. In fact,
that's
let's
a bit
go
better.
5. Let's definitely go 5.
I can settle
I
that.
love Kevin Owens.
He's a good man, isn't he?
He is a good man. I definitely think that we could be pals. And if you're free today and want to celebrate...
Christ, you've already got enough. Very greedy woman when it comes to being wrestle friends.
Ooh, wrestle friends.
Wrestle friends. But yeah, Kevin Owens recently got his job back.
Yep.
Good for him.
Him and his pal.
Fights for his family.
Yes.
All that stuff.
Love him.
Yes.
Good guy. Happy birthday. Another birthday today. Let's keep them coming. A very happy 25th birthday to Will Ospreay.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
25.
25 and he's done all that already.
So successful. It's amazing though.
We're sat here like this.
We are successful. Look at us. We're roasting
We're roasting.
in this. No, I don't know what's going with that.
Are you warm?
I am.
You can put the aircon on if you want.
Yes, please.
But yeah, Ospreay has achieved
Yes.
a hell of a lot.
He's
The pièce de résistance, of course, is kicking Jack the Jobber in the face, which Jack the Jobber must remind everybody on a daily occurrence roughly 5 times, on average.
He
that
lost
that
no
actually
love
happened.
for Will Ospreay that
No,
day.
I think he fancies him as Wrestlers of the Week shows everybody. But Will Ospreay is a beautiful man.
What do you think
So-
Jack is doing today to celebrate?
On the bus with a stiffy.
Oh, please no.
What do you think he's doing today? At the zoo? With a stiffy?
I don't know. I hope he's having a very...
Happy birthday, Will Ospreay.
Yeah, happy birthday, Will Ospreay.
Have Jack Stiffy as a present.
Stop it. And another birthday today. Our final one of the day, because we've been busy. 35. Happy 35th birthday to Tangaroa.
/ Loa.
Loa. Yeah.
A gorilla of the Destiny variety.
Not a huge New Japan fan, so don't
Me
really know
neither,
much.
but we've got to recognise it's his birthday.
Exactly, and I really do hope you're having a fantastic day.
A fantastic theme they have, the Gorillas of
Yeah.
Destiny. Anyone never heard of it?
Can you sing it? Hum it?
It's very like low drums and stuff like that.
I'll take it out.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, you are.
It's very imposing. They are big hard men in New Japan, so of course you know what that entails.
A big hard birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday. So that was this day in wrestling, and you can follow me on Twitter here. If you like what we do at Cultaholic, you can support us by pledging to our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.